This is our 300W double header. It's a double needle, 1/4" gauge. We're turning 3/8 full turn on each side, hemming both sides of the material and then winding it. And so I wanted to take a few minutes and go over some of the controls and settings with you. And so on our motor, we use this panel to vary the speed, and I'll show you about that. What you do is you hold the P button down and turn the motor on, and then it comes up C000. So we want to put in a code 3112 and hit enter, and that comes up parameter 200. So we want to put in parameter 111 and hit enter, and this is the jog speed. And so we're set on 1500. 1500 seems to be a good speed for this setup, and y'all can play with that a little bit. But so we got 1500. You can change it with the plus or the minus buttons, and so then we push enter. Then it comes up parameter 112. What we want to do is go to 118, so we're going to push P one time, then put in 118, hit enter. 1500 is the RPMs. This is your auto run speed. So then we're going to push enter, and then we're going to push the P button 2 times, and then that takes us to our auto run mode. So what we're going to do is jog the pedal, and then we're going to turn the motor off, and it came up and saved, so that saved your settings. So then we turn it back on, and when you see this light flashing, that means that you've either got a material stop down or one of the thread stops is down. So you just turn the hand wheel just a little bit, and that'll take up the tension on the thread stop. When it goes off, then your pedals work. So then if you want to go to just a manual run mode, you can push the 0 button, and then it shows 1500, and that's the speed of the motors. So all you can do with this is just hit the start pedal and just hold it down, and it will run manually and won't run automatic, which is handy in some instances if you're working on the machine or something. But then so we push the 0 button. Now this is the 0101 is the jog mode, and then so we can jog. And then we hit the reset pedal, and then it goes to 0102, and this is the auto run mode. Have a stop button on all 4 corners. And then this is the winder switch here. You turn the winder on and off. It's an electric winder with a clutch and a jogger arm. And there's your pedals, start and reset. And then the thread stops on the front of the machine. Have a foot lift on both machines, here and here. Then we have a puller lift in the front and the back. And then around here you can unplug the thread stops if you're doing maintenance or something and you want to take them off to work on the machine. You unplug them to disable them. And then here's the plug for the rack, and it's got a material stop on it, so when the roll runs out it'll stop. And then over here the puller, you control the speed of the puller with this handle here, and the machines pull just a little bit, but the puller does most of the work. So if you want to speed this, if you speed the puller up, that will lengthen your stitches, so you can speed up or slow down. And then there's the other puller button to lift the rollers, and then of course a stop button on all 4 corners. And then the winder is a electric clutch winder with a jogger arm. Then on the left-handed machine, when you have to thread the loopers on the left-handed machine, the best thing to do is just take this plate off, this whole cloth plate here, where you can get in there and work on it. Because with the left-handed machine, the loopers don't kick back like they do on a standard machine. And then there's your twist plug for those thread stops there. And stop button. Here's the regulators for the foot lift and the puller lift. And then when you get ready to run your smaller material, what you do is take this clamp off here and then take the belt off and then just push the head in. And what we found, we're running about a 1/2 inch to 5/8 of an inch smaller than our finish. So on this material we're finishing 28, so we're set at about 27 3/8 outside needle to outside needle, and then you can play with that. You want a little bit of slack, but you don't want the hemmers fighting against each other. And then so you just move it in, get that set, and move your pulley, set it up, you're ready to go. Then on this T-bars, we got the small one for the 14-inch cut material. What we want to do, we want to have 4 inches hanging down on each side of the bar to help start the turn. So you can either run it with this on here, or you can just drop this out of the big one out of the way if you need to. And also you only want to pull on the stitch line with your rollers. So this roller here is not pulling, it's between. There's a series of rollers stacked on the bottom here, and that's just to support the material. But then when you go to the 14-inch material, you move this roller in to the next roller there, and then you'll be pulling on your stitch line on both setups. But you don't want to pull in the middle when you're running the wide material. And then here's our material stop on the rack. So we're in the automatic run mode right now. So we'll set up and we'll run a little bit, finish this roll out.